Our farmers are going to be so happy. You know, the farmers have stuck with me. I said we were going to do this, and Mexico's promised to immediately start purchasing as much farm product as they can. They're going to work on that very hard.
Well, that's good news. President Trump touting the benefits of a new trade deal with Mexico, a deal that Congress will have 90 days to look over. Here now is Republican Congressman Tom Reed, House Ways and Means Committee member. Congressman, good to see you. Are you surprised? There were all these naysayers saying, oh, my God, this trade talk is never going to amount to anything. The market would fluctuate dramatically depending on the day and the rhetoric. But in the end, it looks like you pulled a deal together.
It looks very positive. I'll tell you, this is what I thought was going to happen, and glad to see Mexico stay at the table and negotiate this. Now let's just finish it off and keep Canada at the table and get them taken care of also.
Now, if Canada, it's a big if Canada signs off on this by the end of the week, it goes to Congress will have 90 days to look it over. What happens then after the 90-day period?
Well, this is all part of that Trade Promotion Authority legislation we passed years ago that makes sure that these agreements are scrutinized by public review, that the actual agreements are out there for people to digest, look at the language. When you're talking about a trade agreement like NAFTA that hadn't been negotiated for 20 years, make sure that we get this reviewed by the people and voting on it in Congress. And
but
so
what could Congress do? Forgive me, Congressman, but what could Congress do if there was something in there they didn't like?
Well, obviously, we could vote it down. We could go through the process, make sure that the objectives of fair trade are reached, and that's what we put forward in the legislation. So this is part of the review process, but I think we're off to a great start with the agreements, the language I've already seen.
Now, we played a soundbite of the president touting the benefits to farmers. There are a lot of farmers that were worried about some of this trade talk, particularly soybean farmers. There was just a deal. The USDA is going to pay out $4.7 billion to farmers. Most of that will be going to soybean farmers. I think about $3.5 billion. A lot of that is because of what's happening with China. If we get a trade deal with China, and if farmers begin to pull in more and they don't have to sacrifice as much, is there any way, will that money be clawed back, or is that money that's gone from the pocketbooks of government?
Well, obviously, I think there's been disruption but when you talk about China, I don't think there's any time soon we're going to see a deal with China. This is about getting our house in order with our family, friends in Mexico, Canada, and EU, and then we'll take on China. So I think we're going to have to deal with this short-term injection of cash in order to stand with our farmers, especially our dairy farmers that I care deeply about here in Western New York.
Well, it was a shock, and of course we saw how the market responded. 259 points on the Dow. It's just a tremendous boon to the economy that had already been going stronger. Congressman, we thank you for coming in. Congressman Tom Reed, good to see you, sir. Appreciate it.